afternoon, my friends, and welcome once again to Rich Shaves. I'm Rich. Today we're using my own special sputum of the Harlequin, or clown puke. This is my ends and bits and samples and everything else mashed into a tub. We're going to be using, at least for the first pass, we'll be using the Feather Artist Club SS, followed by, and I'm tempted real hard to use the ultralight or superlight gem, but I'm also afraid of it. So just in case, I'm going to start with that, but just in case, I've got the good old super speed, and it's got a silver blue in it, I think. This will be the first use with it. And of course, the lathering instrument today is the Sterling fan Badger. I did use the pre-shave cube. It feels a little cool on my face, but I was looking through the ingredients, and it's wee tiny print. I don't see that there's any menthol in there, but it feels kind of cool on my face, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna put. I did. Well, no, I didn't yet. I will. Between passes, I like to see what frosted clown puke feels like. So I may put a little WS-23 between the passes here to see what happens. Meanwhile, lathered up pretty good. You get a bunch of bits, ends, and pieces of what you get lying about. You can never really know what you're going to get, but it seems you get the good parts of everything. There's a big hunk of euchre in there, so that might knock the lather back a little, but we'll see. Dave and Chris and Chad put up their radio show earlier today, and that was a joy to watch. And it's neat that the three of them get along so well. And I think, and I agree with them, that I think our vlogging section of our beloved shave board is something of a draw, because we almost feature blogging and vlogging on our site. It's pretty neat. From the user's perspective, well, thank you three gentlemen for putting that together for us. To mirror what some of the fellows were saying, my spouse has also been watching the videos as I have. Sometimes I'll be laying in bed before bedtime and I'll have a video on, seeing what the gang is up to. And she knows what's the gang on site now. She notices when Josh has his hair in a different style, or he looks tired, she said a couple times. She's real fond of Josh because He's pretty. I was one whopper of a long program we have on a radio show. It was nice, fun to. That's a good program. It didn't seem like it felt that long when I was watching it. Now we're gonna spice this up with a little WS-23. See if we can add a little chill to this. After the powder sits for a while, it turns into like a cake, so you gotta kind of get a little hunk and lay it in there. This piece is like a half of a lima bean. It's the size of a lima bean, but half as thick. So we'll see what that does to this. Works out. I may just sprinkle some on the puck and let it eat its way in. Some of the soaps that I put in my clown puke were soft, and so when I kneaded it all together, stirred and kneaded and kneaded and stirred, it became real pliable. So I left it open for a while. Now it's hardened up real hard in there. Don't know if that counts as a milling, but it sure did. There's a few islands of real dark, because there was a couple of dark samples I put in there, a different color. Okay, let's get brave now. I'm gonna try the gem again. Now the trick with gems, I'm told, is to ride the cap. It is wicked sharp. You know how you go to give the edge of a razor blade a little feel with your thumb. I tried that on this blade, and it just peeled the skin off. Like, it's just the dry part of the skin. It didn't draw any blood, but it was letting me know that he's not to be trifled with. And being a little gun shy from my experience with the open comb, taking things real slow and easy with this guy. I got a chewing I'll never forget, but that open comb, it was surprisingly aggressive. I have to say this one isn't either, because I got a couple weepers down here already, I think. These aren't my usual glasses. I misplaced my regular ones. I don't see quite as well with these. And that WS-23 is doing its job. It's starting to feel a little cool and frosty. Okay, I've got to come in here. I'm pretty smooth everywhere except right there. For fine work, I'm going to go with this How about that? A 3 razor shave, guys. Okay. Oh yeah. Got a little bit of that WS-23 enhanced chill. It's on my lip, and it does cool the thin skin. Got the feeling I'm going to catch a little Allen burn on my neck. I think I was able to quite ride the cap with that gem. You can see I'm getting a little ding here, and here. Those blades, gem blades, that being the first use of that one, are insanely sharp. I'd venture a guess that they're sharper than a feather, but I don't know for sure. I don't know if there's a way to objectively measure sharpness. I see leakage of precious bodily fluids taking place right here. Well, 12 minutes and 5 seconds. I've got my 3 passes in. Let me clean this up, do a little first aid, put a tourniquet around my neck, and I'll be right back. I guess if you had to call this shave anything, it's going to be a dog from every town kind of a shave. I've got my, you guys call it clown puke. I'm going to call it Harlequin Sputum. All my mixtures of odds and ends soap. And I'm ending it up with my dog from every town bay rum. And I used 3 different razors. I started out with the Feather Artist Club SS and gave the gem another go, or was the first try with this particular type of razor. I'm not sure if this is a Bakelite one or a regular one. It doesn't have the little molding here on the butt of it, so it could be plastic or Bakelite, I don't know. And cleanup hitter was the Super Speed. And oh yeah, I made the lather with, of course, one of my star players. This Sterling fan-shaped Badger is a real nice worker. Thank you guys for coming to visit me. I look forward to seeing you again. And as always, you can see a lot of us here on theshavingcadre.com. Hope to see you there, and maybe see you next time. Bye-bye now.